and welcome back to Akshata's Recipes. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to be making a very traditional, authentic Goan recipe for Christmas, which can be served as a Christmas dessert after a meal, and it's called Letria. It's got these beautiful egg yolk strands which have been cooked in a lovely sugar syrup and some other lovely ingredients. I've been wanting to make this recipe for a very long time, and so today finally here it is. So let's get started. Let's go into my kitchen and I'll explain it to you step by step. So let's get started.
So let me take you through the ingredients. Now we're going to need 2 egg yolks, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. This is about 1/4 cup of mixed dry fruit. So I've just taken some blanched chopped almonds, some kishmish, some cashew nuts, some walnuts, and a few cranberries for decoration. You can also use cherries. These are 2 slices of white bread with the edges cut off, and I've just cut them up into small cubes. Now watch the video till the end because I've given you certain tips that will make the recipe come out perfect. This is 1 cup of freshly grated coconut and 1 cup of regular sugar. And we're going to use 1/2 cup of water. So these are the ingredients that we require. So let's start the recipe. Now I'm going to add the sugar and the water to a pot. Turn the flame onto low to medium. Give this mixture a good mix. And we're just going to let it simmer at the side for about 2 minutes on a very low flame, stirring in between. Now in the meantime, let's prepare our egg yolks for this recipe. We're going to basically make these beautiful egg threads or sweet egg noodles. So what I've done is I've just beaten the egg yolks just a little, just so that they are mixed up well, and I'm going to run them through my tea strainer. Now it's very important that you run it through a strainer, and with a spoon just press on to the strainer. This will get rid of any small sediments that might be there in the yolk, and we want a very clear and good, very nice and smooth liquid. Now I'm just going to transfer this to a Ziploc bag. You can also transfer it to a piping bag. Secure the top with a nice rubber band. Now our mixtures begin to bubble after 2 minutes, so now it's ready. So we're going to cut off a very tiny hole on the top of the piping bag or the Ziploc bag. And now we're just going to drizzle it in this fashion to make a kind of a lace pattern. So we're going to do this in 2 batches because we've used 2 egg yolks. So just make it into a lovely lace pattern like this, round, and then just, in a zigzag fashion. You can be creative with this. And now we're going to let this egg yolk cook in this lovely sugar syrup for at least a minute. And you'll come to know that it's ready because this egg yolk turns into a very bright yellow. So once one batch is done, just turn the piping bag upward, keep it in a glass, and let this egg mixture, egg threads cook in the syrup for about a minute. And then you're going to use a slotted spoon, or you can even go with a large fork, and just you're going to pick it up and transfer it onto a plate, but be very gentle. See that it doesn't break. And you can see now that it has turned into a very bright yellow. So now lift it up gently without breaking this lovely lace pattern that we have prepared. And we're going to transfer it onto a plate. And we're going to repeat this with the remaining egg yolks. Don't worry, it will not break, but just be a little bit gentle with it. And our egg threads are all ready, and I'm going to repeat the process with the remaining egg yolks. So like I said, watch the video till the end because I've given you certain tips and hints to get this recipe perfect. So now once you've taken out all the egg threads, you're going to just add the coconut into the syrup and mix the coconut in very, very well. And then you're going to add the cubes of bread, just crush them a bit with your hands. And now you're going to mix these two really well together, smashing or crumbling the bread so that you get a very, homogeneous kind of a mixture where the bread and the coconut mix together really, really well. So just smash the bread cubes and mix this well. Now I'm going to add the vanilla essence and again mix it well. And now I'm just going to add the nuts except for the cranberries because I want to decorate it with the cranberries. You can also go with cherries. Mix this in well. Now this is really a quick process because it gets ready really quick and you can see that it starts leaving the sides of the vessel or the pot. Now I'm just going to drizzle a few drops of ghee to make the mixture look lustrous as well as have a lovely flavor and aroma. And once you add the ghee, just mix it and turn off the heat. Let the mixture cool just a little bit. You can have this warm or you can put it in the refrigerator. And now I'm just going to transfer it onto a plate and I'm just going to flatten it out. And now I'm just going to take the egg threads and just separate them a bit and just place them in whatever fashion you like or whatever design you want to make with it. They're really very easy to work with. And then I'm just going to decorate them with the cranberries. And to make it a little more festive, I'm going to add a little bit of edible mistletoe. And that's it, guys. Our lovely letria is all ready. And now I'm just going to cut it up once it's set a bit. I've not put it in the refrigerator because I want to have it warm. So I've kept it at room temperature just for about 10 minutes. And I'm just going to cut up a piece. And then using a cake spatula like this, just lift it up. It looks so beautiful and I just can't wait to dig in. So let me give this a try. I am tasting it for the first time ever. Making it also for the first time ever. And guys, it's really delicious. It's something different.
For this recipe, a few things that I would like you to keep in mind when you're making this recipe. First, keep all your ingredients ready because that's really important. So what I started off with is separating the yolks. Take your time, separate the yolks so that none of the egg white gets into the yolk because that will spoil the consistency of the lovely egg threads. Then get your sugar syrup to the right consistency. It doesn't have to be a very thick sugar syrup, which we check when we're making gulab jamuns. We check the syrup between our fingers. No, it just has to boil a little, say about 3 minutes. You can put a timer and it starts to bubble on a low to medium flame. Then the next thing to keep in mind is use fresh coconut and try to use the white grated coconut. Sometimes you get a little bit of the brown. Don't use that. Use only the white fresh coconut. That will also enhance the flavor. Use fresh bread slices and white bread. Otherwise the color will change if you're going to use brown bread. Cut off the sides of the bread and then cut the cubes nice and tiny. And then also ensure that when you mix it up with the coconut, it gets nicely disintegrated. You can also tear up the pieces a little bit. And then keep your dry fruits ready. So today I just blanched some almonds. I just soaked some almonds in some warm water for about 20 minutes. Just took off the peel, chopped them up fine, chopped some cashew nuts, chopped some kishmish. And then I just had some cranberries on hand. Instead of putting cherries, I went with a much better or healthier alternative and I just put cranberries. If you can also put cherries. So those are the few things that you need to keep in mind. And this gets ready very fast because once you remove the egg threads and you put in the coconut and the bread, it just comes together very fast. So keep your eye on it, don't leave it, otherwise it might just get burnt. So guys, do try out this recipe, surprise your family and friends this Christmas or New Year or any special occasion, and serve this on your table. Let's keep our Goan lovely, traditional recipes alive. Of course, this is an Portuguese recipe, and they have many different ways of making this. So try out this recipe, let me know your feedback. I'm so excited that I could put it out over here for you. And keep watching Akshata's recipes, lots and lots of recipes up my sleeve. I have lots to share with all of you. And thank you so much for all the lovely comments that I've been receiving from all my lovely viewers. Thank you, and may this season bring you a lot of good health, happiness, joy. And I'll catch you soon in my next recipe, sooner than you think. This is Akshata signing off. Till there guys, take care.